Oh, I'll tell you the things I go through myself. Whoa, guess what I did? Morning, Daryl. Yeah, sorry about that one. I was just checking up on my little dog, see how she was doing. It's about 3:55 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. It's still the 13th of September, 2023. It's still Wednesday. What in God's name are we doing up this early in the morning, my friend? Okay, got to bed. Concerning about Queen Entitled of Colorado, representing the faltering state of Colorado. Yeah, that's putting rather things delicately for that one, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sorry about Steve Tyler. Thoughts and prayers with this dude. He gave as good as he got regarding the music. Long live Aerosmith. I listened to them a great deal in my life. Who didn't if they weren't a rock and roll fan, that's for sure. One of the hard rocking musicians and groups to listen to back in the 70s and 80s and 90s. Well, I hope his chords get a little better. I hope he gets a little better. I just ate breakfast, alright? I just had cream of wheat with bananas. Do I have to get into this with mouth forward? Oh, good Lord. Alright, we'll get into it. Daryl, shall we talk about Madam Entitlement, who got her ass kicked out and thinks she's Madam Wonderful? This broad, she calls herself a mother. She calls herself a representative of this great state of Colorado. She's happy to shoot people because she's a gun owner, apparently. I know that's making assumptions, but she is one dangerous lady. Here's the thing concerning about Congress, dude. There is no there is no criteria for being in Congress. There is no set boundaries, as we have seen in the Constitution, concerning about being a vice president or being an elected president of the United States. They do not have in the Constitution what moral guidelines or what they're supposed to do. They have their own rules of ethics created for each Congress. What they're going to do, what they're not going to do. And even besides that, they go against the damn thing in the first place. So Lauren Boebert thinks she's going to be above everything else because she's the chairman of the board. And they had to listen to her because she's, I don't know, an egomaniac, narcissistic. Yeah. She's a Trumplican. What do you expect from her? She follows whatever kind of Trumplicans do or think of. She thinks it's conspiracy. It's no wonder in her state she's got a popularity going downhill. What was it, the last election? He had this one guy. So close. Excuse me one second. Damn it. I don't. I get that gunk in the throat. There's this one challenger out there. It's that close. He gets higher in the polls at this point over here, and by the time the election comes up, we're in 2024. Hopefully, this guy can replace her, and she can go to whatever kind of happy ground and have a ball with her guns. Of course, she's going to be screaming and yelling just like Carrie Lake. I get robbed! They love me! I don't know what her major malfunction is. Or the other twit in Georgia. They all got this Karen thing going on. They're all a bunch of Karens, both male and female, in Trump. We're all entitled. We're all special. We're the elite. People love us. You know, in some of my videos, I've actually talked about the Khalil effect. I should keep talking about more and more Because we keep showing, and we're inundated by this thing. Let's face it, Daryl. Being son of a bitch, I can't believe that bastard dropped on me. Ugh. Run, you cur. Run. Don't have it in me to squish these bastards. I rather let the poison and stickies get to these little things. I get to deal with these little bastards on a constant basis. Politics happens to deal with the cockroaches on 2 legs. I get to deal with them on multi-legs. How's that for my lot in life? And dealing with the Bobers and dealing with the videos out there concerning about it, I think we're too damn programmed. I'm sorry, Dale, but that's how I feel about it on some occasions. All this political intrigue is just theater. That's where we're going to be sticking our nose out there left and right. I mean, yeah, we can talk about all the damn thing all we want because we got the First Amendment right to do so. We can espouse our opinions out there and our observations out there. And maybe there are Republicans out there, and I'll say it again, Republicans, not Trumplicans, who actually do care about the country enough to even entice and encourage dialogue. To find the common grounds that they can actually compromise. And Congress is supposed to compromise. We could find each other's common ground and work with that. That's how the cup and saucer example that the Federalist Papers were talking about. Thank you, Madison. These days, we can't even get into a good discourse without firing about Donald Trump this or that, Donald Trump. You guys are all political discourse is one thing, but how long we're going to be getting into fisticuffs or even a baseball bat over each other's heads. I wonder if YouTube and Google has actually banned those. Because you got to see some of the stuff I keep coming across in the videos. Keep popping up on Facebook. Carrying at each other's faces left and right. But also the reporters going out there left and right trying to talk to these maggots. I keep calling them. They want to make America great. They got sold on the idea of making America great. We had the idealism, now we lost it. And now we're so hell-bent on trying to get that back, we're going to be skull-thumping on people's heads to get that concept back by denying freedom and liberty and civil rights and everything else, because we want that damn thing so damn badly. We destroy the thing, the very foundation of the thing we want to preserve so damn much. How do you hold sand in your hand long enough without it running through the fingers? Scary times, Daryl. The Boberts, the Greens, I'm not going to be using that damn terminology here. Well, and all the followers that follow this line, they're grift. They hadn't worked to improve. They just grifted. Now, how does that help us? How does that help you? How does that help me? I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that one is. And I sure as hell don't know what the hell to do next on that one. Except to say, we're on our toes, we're doing the best we can, and if nobody else likes it, we're screwed. For right now, the only thing I can do is struggle and survive. If you're watching my videos, if you actually had the chance, I'd put you to sleep. If I piss you off. I see some of these other videos about other people. Must be nice to have that kind of lifestyle. It's just shameless. Like they have all the power and all the glory and everything else going on. And turn on the politics in the morning and you hear these guys yakking and screaming and jumping on each other's asses. Isn't that wonderful? MSNBC right now, they're talking about high crime rates. I've got the volume off. I was watching YouTube just to see what the hell is going on. And after I get through talking to you, I'm going to send this one out, also in the capture. Yeah, I got a little too lazy about my file names, and I really don't care at this point. I'll get to them when I get to them, probably at the campus or get home and then relay them. But I just wanted to get my message out. I wanted to get my thoughts and feelings out. No matter how sleep deprived I seem to be at this point. So before my comments, you ever want to try college? Out here in California, we got certain grants out here, Pell Grants actually, that would enable people in certain categories, I fall under them, to go to college under the state pays for it. I qualify for the FAFSA, federal grants. I'm able to get through community college. I'm still debating the issue whether or not if I'm going to be aspiring to go into the higher education at this point. That scares the hell out of me because that's about, another 10 more years. And I still want to do something after my community college stint. In my youth, I courted community college for a lot of reasons. Peer pressure, not from the kids, but also the notion that if I go to college, I can write better, I can do better, I can be better. Well, I learned a lot of things, and I was a lousy student. I wasn't partying as much, but I wasn't studying as much either. I tried, but some classes I could get through, and other classes I couldn't. And my GPA wasn't exactly all that grandstanding, so I drop kicked my ass. Ma gave me an option. Homeless or work your ass off full time to stay under her roof. I didn't have any other place to go. I had to learn things the hard way, and I mean the hard way. A lot more things in life. It still made me regret the living crap about not completing college. I'll tell you that. And maybe you should have. Maybe you should have. Because I sure as hell wasn't learning enough or having the energy or the emphasis on trying to be educated and trying to learn things that I never learned about. Maybe apply them in life. And you know what pissed me off is every time I kept going into a job long enough, I seen all these college graduates walking by. Management, leadership. And here's the thing. I kept telling myself, what the hell do I need leadership for? I don't want leadership. I'm not a leader. I'm in there for the damn paycheck. That's what I kept thinking to myself for almost 30 freaking years. You go through a training class or correspondence school. You learn other things just to better myself and job skills, so I can compete and I can climb that ladder. You know what I discovered there all? I had other people out there with the BAs and the MAs and the PhDs. And sometimes they had to take the lowly jobs because they couldn't find their niches. And here I am, just a high school grad, not a college dropout, a college kickout, busting his ass, trying to get work experience, hoping that experience would help me out. On some occasions it has. Other occasions I felt like I was still hampered because I didn't have the letters. And by the time I got injured on a job or just put me out of business completely for work, mentally and physically, now I'm in the option of getting that academia. And most of it, we're talking about pitfalls and hillsides and pitfalls and hillsides. And more pitfalls, and more pitfalls. And I'm hoping when I get out of there, I'll probably a C minus or a C plus. I'm not going to argue about it. I never was an grade A student. My mother thought I could be. Oh, you're so intelligent. You're so bright. I'm so damn average. It's not even funny. Yeah, I read a lot of books. I read a lot of science fiction books. I read science books. I read a few history books. I read books. It doesn't make me the smartest man in the world. It just makes me literate. Some things I like to watch on television, other things I don't. I hadn't pushed myself or pushed people away to achieve this kind of mental and educational status where I am of the elite. No, it just means that I've read a lot. I've taken college courses, screwed up on them, and realized that. Kicked my ass for 30 fucking years. Freaking years. And I've done things. Been caregiver. And now I'm just sidelined while trying to go through a school system, a college system. Learning more things that I didn't know about a long time ago. Maybe I should have if I kept my mind open enough during those days, but I didn't. And I kept kicking my ass on those kind of situations all the time. I regretted it. You know what my regret is right now, Daryl? You know that every time you keep seeing my video, you know the camera on it. You see that picture at the bottom? Can you barely see the picture? Well, if you see my other videos earlier on with better camera angle and better lighting, I'm doing it for them. I'm doing it in memory of them. I'm doing it because they want me to do this. I know the question. I know that one. Am I doing it for me? Am I doing this out of guilt? Yeah. Because I guilted myself for over 30 years on this damn shit. Now I'm doing it. But there's got to be more to that, isn't there? Always is. And yeah, I'm doing it for myself as well. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. My brother wanted to go to college. He tried. Couldn't do it. Health. His heart kept screwing him up left and right. Angina attacks. It was too damn much for stress. I get in there. I'm kicking it. Most of the classes I can get through. A few classes, maybe not, but still, I retry because I have to. Because I got this guilt and nagging conscience in me that says I can do better than what I'm doing right now. So I bust. I bust my ass on this one. I'm doing it because I already got an internal guilt trip going on. I screwed up. I want to make it right. I want to make it right for them, and I want to make it right for myself. For 30 years, Daryl, I have kicked myself in the ass. Scraping by at every damn bottom level job, except for garbage picking up and maintenance. I know, handling register, handling customer service, handling documentations, handling paperwork, smiling at people left and right. I just want to go. Thank you for coming over to this company over here. I'm the representative. How can I help you? Thank you for calling this particular company that I'm representing at this point. How can I help you? What can I do for you? Oh, some days. That's certainly my last job. Okay, I gotta tell the story. Okay, I have to tell the story how Got it in a sideline list, okay? Here we go. Once upon a time. Okay. I used to take all Care Center, and that's another job. That's another videotape a long time ago. Okay. Last job I had was Walmart. I trained as a cashier for about a year. After that, they got sales positions open somewhere. There's usually movement happening, either people retiring, people being fired. It's a high turnover place. You don't make much friends or keep them that much. And if you do, you're a clique. I didn't click. I'm solo. Therefore, out of here. But, a year as a cashier, okay, fine. Push carts, do the register. Push carts, do the register. John, we got a position over here in the automotive department for full time. How would you like to take it? I'm not a mechanic. No, we want you as a sales associate over here. I'm not a mechanic. We want you to run the register and the counter over here, and we want you to help customers out with their sales and, stock the shelves. I can do that. I'm not a mechanic. You don't have to be a mechanic. Well, we'll train you. You're a mechanic? No! This is an oil service and tire place. I'm not mechanically inclined. We'll train you how to do tires. Actually, rig up tires and oil services. Okay. Process the orders. I can do that. Ring people out? Okay, I can do that too. Collect the carts outside? I can do that too. It's a job, it's a paycheck, let's get on with it. Okay, so I learned about tires. I'm never going into a tire store ever again. Not like I read the damn things. I just don't want to deal with the damn things. So in Walmart, I was in the Tire Lube Express in Palmdale at one particular store for about 4 years. And I had issues with management over there. Not in my own department. It's the higher level managers that actually had a burr up their ass. One particular zone manager who wanted to abscond with our equipment, and she's not even a zone manager for her own department. She wants it for her department. So did you clear it with our store manager? I don't have to clear anything with him. He ain't taking this either. How dare you? This is our department. This is our territory. You talk to your assistant manager for our department for this damn thing. You're taking away our equipment. Customers come over here and use this equipment. It's a coffee maker. Our guys use it because they need the caffeine fix to keep going. We have customers coming in, even when it's cold, and they grab a cup of coffee, or a glass of water, or a cup of water. And we have that available for them. My job to keep it available for them. And I wasn't about to let anything else happen. So, there's the rift right there. She's got it in my face, I got it in her face. There was a customer incident happened that became a fiasco. The management should have been in there, and they were there, and they're right behind the cashiers, arguing with customers. But, the managers weren't arguing with the customers. They're standing just watching. They're about 5 or 6 inches away from the ground zero, and they don't even want to get involved. 1 foot away, just walk. Can I help you? I'm the manager for this department. I'm the manager for this territory. I'm a manager. Can I help you? Something. Oop. I'm not management. I have to get involved in this shit? Holy crap. So it's like one thing after another after another. Then the day came. I had this tire sale. 4 out the door rubbers. Well, composite materials, what would that have? Truck tires, all weather, all season. Heavy, about 60 to 70 pounds a piece. Stored on the top rack. Not on the bottom rack, but on the top rack. And there's no safety ladders to get these damn things down. Nice people. They can do the installation. They have the rims. They just wanted the damn tires. What happens? I'm about to get out the door, actually out of the bay to get safety ladders from somewhere in the store. And my supervisor comes in, I'll help you down, I'll help you get him down. 20-something-year-old snot-nosed kid. He's already been an assistant manager for a short time in the food area. Now he's come back over to automotive to see what the hell he can do. Very enthusiastic, kiss ass. You've seen how Spider-Man climbs things? This guy goes in between the tire racks as Spider-Man. No, actually, he goes on top of the tire rack as Spider-Man. Goes in between because he's skinny enough and starts dropping them down like a hand grenade. Unfortunately, I'm in this area where the customers are. I wonder, what's this guy doing? Next thing I know, I get hit in the face. Back, neck, lower back, upper neck, face. I'm bleeding all over the place. I mean, I'm just unconscious for maybe about a few seconds, just standing there in pain. Next thing I know, somebody's helping me down to the chair. They had a bench, actually. I'm bleeding all over the damn place. So much for the damn tire cell. I got sent over to urgent care, give me a couple of aspirins. That's about it. No x-rays. Come back Monday. You're fine. Damn near got killed and I'm fine. I only get sent to a damn hospital. Ooh. You got sent to urgent care. I don't even bother to call 911. Cheap ass company. Opened up a lot of crap for me. Now I really got trust. I got trust issues at this point regarding management and anybody else for that matter. So, I mean, I've got a lot of crap still unbundling itself. But it's also affected my back and my neck and my ability to work. Next thing you know, about 3 or 4 months later, well, about 6 months later, I'm out the job. They can't accommodate me. I've been on and off the job during those things. Between the time I got nailed and the time I got terminated. Couldn't even sue these bastards anyway. Nobody would take the case against Walmart. But that's how it went. So it's been about 10 years. I've been disabled during that time. And during that time, I lost my mother. Lost the house, my brother. I don't know. I lost him. Just before I lost him, I got put back into college with my brother. He bailed. He couldn't do it. I'm still at it, despite the fact he's gone. Despite COVID, I'm still struggling. I'm not giving up yet. I made a promise to both of them. I'm going to do this, Daryl. And then some days I wanted to quit anyway. I'm not going to dishonor my brother. I'm not going to dishonor my mother. God, on the other hand, he's only kicking my ass. I did over 30 freaking years of punishment this going over here. This is just motivational. He's kicking my ass. I'm grateful for it too. Hey, you gotta have an attitude of gratitude, eh? This is my attitude of gratitude. Right now, I gotta get lunch fixed. I think that's about 5. Calling out of here. P&J's. A lot better than the cafeteria slop they got right now, and a lot better than the Subway crap they got over the campus. Ugh. I'll deal with the P&J and bananas. Anyway, I thought I'd talk to you about that one. I'll rap at you, or rap with you, or just host again. Have a good one, Daryl.